Oh, I don't fucking think so.
Why the hell do I feel so groggy? Welcome to Straight Reviews, where there's no bullshit beyond the sign. I don't remember a thing that happened other than ranting about Batman v Superman. All I know is I found myself waking up on my couch. Anywho, my rant aside, I decided to look at a new movie to cheer me up. This is Justice League vs. Teen Titans.
The movie was a recent addition to the New 52 animated movie series.
Now, personally, I don't like the New 52 series. I don't like the drastic changes or the constant flip-flop continuity on whether or not it's a reboot or a continuation. Though aside from Cyborg being an Instant League member and Supes and Wonder Woman's relationship being official, I don't really see much related to 52. If anything, this movie seems to take its cues from the more mainstream or New Earth comics, as the DC fans call it. I'll list the differences when I recap this movie. But first, a little history.
This particular movie is the fourth of four movies revolving around Damian Wayne, aka the New Robin, aka Batman's son.
I'll get to the other three in the near future, but instead let's focus on this one.
After the League's defeat of the Legion of Doom, and fed up with his over-aggressive behavior, Batman sends Damian to Titan's Tower so he can learn about the importance of being a team player. In this incarnation, Starfire is the leader, whose team comprises of Garfield Logan, aka Beast Boy, Jaime Reyes, aka the Third Blue Beetle, and Rachel Roth, aka Raven.
Who is not being played by Tara Strong. Sorry, fans.
Damian, not one to be a team player, challenges Blue Beetle to a fight only to have the Scarab lose control and nearly kill Bratman.
Well, at least it wasn't Talia this time.
Raven ends up healing Damian, which causes a slow bond between them as she finds out she may have more in common with him aside from having bird-themed superhero names. However, when Damian tries to pry further, she tells him to stay the hell away from her.
I'm not even kidding. She pretty much sums it up that way.
Damian suspects something about Raven when he finds nothing on her in Starfire's computer, but Starfire tries to explain that the purpose of Titan's Tower is not only to help save the world, but the hero saving it.
Which makes sense. Not everyone with special powers is a billionaire playboy or has a house in Kansas with parents that love them. So, places like Titan's Tower and the Watchtower are probably the only things they can call home.
Meanwhile, in the Not Hall of Justice, Superman begins to act strange, severely beating up criminals and brushing off Wonder Woman.
Hey, I know I don't like the ship between them, but even I think that was a super dick move for Kal-El.
Batman, who recognizes a similar change to the Weather Wizard, suspects that Superman may be possessed by a powerful demon and tries to track down who said demon is targeting. While that's going on, Starfire takes the Titans to a carnival in an attempt to get Damian to loosen up and be a kid for once, and surprisingly he does. He wins the games and even best Beast Boy in a dance-off.
But can he take on Star-Lord?
However, Raven is attacked by emissaries of the demon, who demand she let them into Earth. The Titans catch wind of the confrontation and fight them off, with Damian and Starfire demanding why they're after her. She reveals that she is half demon, and that the entity after her is her father, Trigon the Terrible.
This is what kind of bugged me. Raven, along with Starfire and Cyborg, debuted in the same comic when the former needed to re-establish the disbanded Titans in order to stop Trigon. Yet both the animated series before this, and even Go, a parody series, had it so the Titans didn't know about him until after she revealed herself. Still, props to them amping up the drama by having Raven unintentionally destroying Azarath instead of waiting until just after he appeared on Earth like in the original.
Anywho, like the animated series, Trigon needs Raven as a conduit to get to Earth, and has possessed the League in order to capture her, prompting the titular fight. Batman injects himself with a nerve toxin designed to take down Bane in order to avoid fighting his son.
Proven once and for all that the only thing that can stop Batman is Batman.
Raven eventually goes along with them to spare Starfire, but Damian puts a tracer on her so the Titans along with the restored Cyborg can track them down and bring the League back to normal. However, it's too late for Trigon is summoned, and it's up to the Titans to venture off into Hell itself as the only means for stopping him.
And judging by the looks of the place, it looks like they take the cues from Hellraiser and Dante. Now, before I give my overall thoughts, here are the differences. While the movie takes place in an animated universe created by New 52, it doesn't take many elements from it. If they did, then it would have been Tim Drake being the central Robin, Beast Boy would have been red instead of green, Raven would have been working for Trigon the whole time, and Starfire would have been with Red Hood and the Outlaws as an amnesiac sex slave. Oh, and Damian would have not only been dead, but erased from that universe. If anything, it takes more from the new Earth era animated series while offering no ideas. It shows that Nightwing and Starfire were a relationship prior, implying that the Teen Titans had been around while Nightwing was Robin. While Cyborg isn't a Titan, he fits in with them just as good as he fits in with the JLA. And they even got BB to talk while in animal form, something he's rarely done in the animated series alone, but is done constantly in the comics. Bad things new, there's Superman going completely nuts trying to fight off possession, which is horrifying enough as it is, as well as Raven and Damian's possible relationship. Now, this was something that was teased about for a long time in the comics. How long? Well, it goes as far back as after Dick became Nightwing. There had been hints of romance between Raven and Nightwing in the original comic, and much of it is the result of things they have in common. They both share bird-themed names. They live in the shadows of their respective parental figures. And out of all the Titans, including then at the time boyfriend Beast Boy, Robin and Nightwing were one of the few people to ever share any type of emotional bond, and prompting Raven to be able to open up to them on a personal level. In this case, however, instead of the original Robin, Raven and Damian have a deeper understanding of one another. Which makes sense since her canon age in this continuity is the same age as his, instead of her constantly dying and becoming a teenager again. As this doesn't happen here. Yet. They both have issues with their fathers, in Damian's case, his grandfather Ra's. And they both aspire to be better than what their evil side of their family expects them to be. And they both have a habit of shutting other people out, including each other, for a brief moment. Speaking of which, no pun intended, the actress who voices Raven here is brilliant. She's no Tara Strong, but she managed to find a middle ground between the snarky goth girl of the animated series and the emotionally suppressed demon witch of the comics that seeks to atone for her father's sins. And you actually believe it just by the tone of her voice that her struggle is not only real, but there's a slight possibility that she could fail before being proven wrong. This was the core point of her character to begin with, something the animated series seldom uses, and pretty much erasing the very pet peeve her New 52 counterpart has created. The movie isn't perfect, but it's a good enough way to show us that a Teen Titans movie isn't as far-fetched and worth the development hell it's going through. As usual, debate, argue, and let me know what I missed. Stay tuned for more.